I felt lonely out there on Twitter.
Out there on the island by yourself.
Hey, everybody, guess what? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes.
So, I was just here with you guys, and I told y'all I was going to jump on over to Instagram, but guess what? Instagram was not jumping. It's jumping over here where you guys are. So, hey, and guess who I got with me, y'all?
So
Dr.
boy.
Real is in at his house. I actually found him over there on Instagram. I said, you know what, Dr. Real? I said, we're going to get back over here to where our people at because they was over there kind of quiet on Instagram. So we Ubered on back over here to Facebook because we still got some time to spend with y'all anyways. And not only that, Dr. Real has some stuff that I was ready and prepared to hear about tonight. So I said, you know what? We got to go and get back over there to our people and let our people hear what's going on. Hey, absolutely. Tiffany, we got Tiffany Johnson speaking to us tonight. What's up? Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes. Hey, everybody. So, oh man, we were y'all know something else that we were going to talk about because it starts tomorrow, and I had some haters on my page early this morning, which is all good though. It's all good. We got football season coming up and popping off. And y'all know who them boys are. The Cowboys are playing. Y'all know that, right?
Yes.
Cowboys are playing the Steelers. Now, what I see, go Cowboys. You know what I'm talking about, Damien? Damien know exactly what I'm talking about when he heard us say them Cowboys. Who you going for, Dr. Real? Like who you going? We already know who's gonna win.
I've been a Cowboy fan all my football life, and I ain't even from Texas. So I've been a Cowboy fan for a long time, so I ain't changing.
That's right. I mean, I get excited every time football season starts because it's like the battle of everybody. Like you don't even know people, they be coming for you. Like they be trying to come for me. And I'm like, don't do that because I'm loyal. I'm going to always rock with those boys, even if they get on my nerve and they make my blood pressure go up. I'm riding with the boys. So that's what it is. But yeah, it's going to be them playing against the Steelers. Now, I'm going to tell you what I wanted to do, Dr. Real, but I'm not going to do it. I wanted to give out some predictions because I know some people probably got some money going on the game, but I don't think I'm going to do that this go round. You think we should do that?
Preseason?
Well, I mean, it's the first game. I think that it's only fair to bring the first game in, right? You know, I think it's only fair to bring the game in, right? Hey, Robin. Hey, girl. Hey. We're talking about football. We're talking about these Cowboys because, you know, there's some haters out here, but it's all good, though. I'm excited about it. Very, very, very excited about it.
But this is all I ask out my Cowboy fanatics. The last time I won a Super Bowl, I had a head full of hair and was still busting with the VHS and everything. Okay, that's the last time we won something. Let's not talk about no damn Super Bowl right now. Let's win the damn division first. Then win more than one playoff game. Let's take steps and stop talking about with Super Bowl champions in preseason. Like we gotta stop doing. I know all about manifesting and everything. We done manifest this dream for 20-some years and they never happened. So obviously that ain't working. Stop putting the
I know, but it's fun. Man.
No,
it's fun just to. I know. You're right. You know, and then they have these whole fan pages. That I was in a group with the Saints. They so disrespectful. And then I almost got put out the group because I thought it was a group where you just talk trash no matter who your team is. But obviously, if you weren't just going for the Saints, you weren't supposed to be in there. I'm like, well, how the hell I get in here? Like, I didn't find y'all. Somebody must have found me. But they didn't like that I was, posting certain stuff. And they were just, then I noticed some of my words wasn't coming up. So I'm like, they must have banned my comments from the group because they wouldn't let me talk no more. But I was like, well, hell, I probably don't supposed to be in here anyway. Damien said, we got to get the defense right, hopefully. We're going in the right direction this year. That's what I'm talking about. You got to manifest that thing. You got to speak positivity in the air. And that's what we're going for. We got to get it in.
We got Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator. That's good and everything. But you got Jerry Jones crying in the interview, talking about he give everything and his right testicle for a championship. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all 100, and I love it. I've been a Cowboy fan since like 1979. That's what I go back to remember with them. I've been with them for a long time. It's like being in a marriage. You might you doing them so damn long, you might have to go ahead and stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you married to the game then, definitely. You married to the game, but I don't see myself switching up. I know they were saying something about Dak. I don't know if he's playing, but they said that he had another injury with his arm. He had an injury during practice, but they said that it's nothing to right? Yeah. Oh, man. Is that real? Like, is it really hurt? I'm trying now. I'm gonna say Dak's starting to make me feel like he doing this on purpose. Now, when he out the whole time last time, and he's still getting paid and shit. Like I'm trying to Dak, if you don't want to play right now and you trying to rest, say that. You know, but if you out here really hurt, say that. And you know, we're gonna pray another yes. Oh Lord, Dak, get it together. That's what I'm saying, Robert. I don't know what's going on with Dak, but he been hurt again. They said he hurt his throwing arm. They even had a picture of him throwing, and like he, you know, and then Jerry was like, "Well, there's nothing to worry about. He's gonna be okay." I don't know.
Coach Jerry gonna say that,
right? Because they got money riding on this stuff. Yeah, he want to make everybody feel like he gonna be okay. But I mean, I hope so. So what did he say? He said that yes. He said that yeah, he hurt, but he will be fine. Oh, we got some doctors in the building. Okay, Damien. He said he'll be fine. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a good season. I got to give me some more gear. I just get really, really excited about football. I love it. I really do. Kim said he needs to quit and let someone else lead the Cowboys. He really do. He got money. I mean, he could do whatever he want to do. Really. I think he bored. People like that, he got to be into something. He wants to be involved in everything because I think he feel like, because man, Jerry, he's not really aging that well. I'm gonna be honest. No. And you know, the way he's looking, I could only imagine if he wasn't doing what he do right now and we saw him, it would not be a good look. It'll be definitely looking like he's sick. We need to go to the game, sis. Robin, we in that thing. I'm gonna try to get us some good seats too, because usually I have the hookup on that. But if I don't get us the hookup first and you find the hookup, get us the hookup, and I'm all for it. I'm in that thing. I'm in there. I love him.
I think Jerry Jones wants to win a championship without Jimmy Johnson having any influence on it. Because the three that we did win, it was Jimmy Johnson the first two, and Barry Switzer the last one, but that was Jimmy Johnson's players. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he wants to be able to separate himself from that and say, you know what, I finally won one that wasn't as a result of Jimmy Johnson being here. That's killing him. That's killing him.
I think you're right. Hey, Steven, what's going on? We just talking about these Cowboys. It's gonna kick everybody. But let me stop saying that because I know I get a little bit too excited. And the first time they use, I have all these people on my. I don't even log on when they lose because
talk. You know, I'm just saying don't be no Super Bowl talk. Talk your talk.
Yeah, but you know how it is though. They'll get on you. So I don't want to just juice it up too early in the game. But we talking about the Cowboys. So Rep, who you going for, Steven? We'll love to see who you're rooting for. All right, y'all. We know that I talked to you guys earlier before I jumped over there to Instagram, and then we Ubered back over here because it wasn't popping. It was not popping over there on Instagram. We were talking about Will Smith and all this money that they got. Him, and he partnered with Jay-Z, so you know the money is through the sky. But I really think it's I want to hear your feedback on that too, Dr. Real, because a lot of people, they're thinking it's just like the regular rent-to-own program. But I really admire the fact that they took their money, and again, it was like $165 billion. And now it's up to $185 billion where they invest this money and to get these places for people to live. And you don't, the difference is they were talking about how you qualify.
Okay.
Because other programs, it's harder to qualify. So it's for a different income bracket. It's for like a lower income bracket. And you're going to rent this house until you actually own it. That's my brother. What's up, D. Palmer? He needs tickets to the game. Me too, bro. I'm trying to get them. But yeah, they're talking about how they're going to help these people. I think it's the perfect time because we're in a pandemic. Like, they shining on them boys to come through with something like this. And it's in 11 states. They have not reached every state, of course, but they're offering their assistance in 11 different states. So I honestly think it's a good look. I think especially if they're bending the rules a little bit to allow you to qualify and get in versus you not being able to be in your dream home right now because your credit ain't right or the down payment ain't right. They had some other people to jump in and throw some money on board with them too. Right. So what do you think about it?
I mean, with owning a home being basically the foundation of the so-called American dream, there are a lot of people who are on the outside looking in and can't feel they'll never be able to achieve that dream, so they're renting for life. If this opportunity gives people an ability to own a home, however way they got to get to it, I applaud it. Because there's a lot of people that's renting because they don't want to be tied up in a home because they know they can't really afford all that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the repairs and everything. Some people live in rental homes because they ain't got to do much to contain it. Because that's the you know, your rental company's job to fix the plumbing when something wrong or whatever the case may be. So a lot of people still rent. But if you have the ability to take that money that you just giving somebody else to pay off their dream, and you can start getting equity in your own home, then I'm all for it. And that's a good look. Strike while the iron is definitely hot because this bubble going to bust for this housing market. We saw it in 2008 with the subprime mortgage loans and how that went under. It's a matter of time before this changes back from a seller's market to a buyer's market. It's a matter of time.
Right. No, I mean, I totally agree. I want to look deeper into that because, like I said, it was some people bashing them a little bit, saying, "Why y'all getting so excited? It's just like the regular rent-to-own programs. You still got to pay them back." And I'm thinking, like, dude, like, don't trip on that part of it because, I mean, you deserve to pay them back. But if they're allowing people to qualify easier versus you qualifying if you were doing it the regular way, that's the benefit of it. It ain't about that they got to pay it back. They got to still pay rent. Well, hell, they should have to pay rent, but they're getting the opportunity to possibly own the home that they like. So
yeah,
that's basically the
rent going. It's like your house on layaway. You're going to put it in very simple terms. Your house on layaway, and they take the percentage of what you pay towards your rent is going towards you owning a home. And you're just doing it a different way than a traditional way.
Absolutely, you know, that's exactly how I feel about it as well. It's good stuff. One other thing I want to touch on, we may spend a little extra time with y'all tonight, guys, just because we bounced and jumped back over here a little bit later in the hour. But I was talking to the people on Twitter, and I was telling them about the actual program, the event that I'm having. So Power Team, we're into networking, and it's one of those things where I know that people read things sometimes and they're like, well, I read it, but I don't really understand what you're talking about. So I want to give y'all like a real quick visual of what this is like. Ladies, if you're on here, we all do the whole self-care thing. I know I do the self-care thing because self-care is very important. Well, this event, the perk that come with it is you're networking. You get a chance to meet people. You get to bring your business cards. It's not discriminating against people that are not entrepreneurs or business owners. However, I would like those networking people that like to network to purchase a ticket and be in the building. If this is not something you like to do, but you're wanting to come and get pampered, of course, not going to turn you around. But the experience is going to really, really cater to people that's trying to meet other people, hear good information, be inspired, hear motivational speakers while you're actually sitting there getting pampered. You're getting the full service, guys. You're getting your full body massage. You're getting your legs massage. You're getting the hot stones, the towels. You're going to have your mimosas. You're going to have your wine. You're going to have your business cards. You're going to have your cake. You're going to have your fruit. And it's going to be a really, really good time. So this takes effect on September the 11th and the 12th. So the tickets are limited. They're on Eventbrite. And if you're interested, go ahead and grab your ticket before they run out. A lot of times when you go to those really, really big networking events, you don't really get a chance to rub shoulders and meet anyone because you're hearing someone speak and you get to leave. I wanted this to be more intimate. That's why the availability is really small. And I think it's going to be a good time for you to actually mix and mingle with everyone and have a good pampering experience all in one. There will be a vendor there every time we do this, we're going to have at least one vendor there to kind of showcase what they have going on and network as well, but to get a chance to get more familiar with the people that may be interested in something that they're selling. So I hope that you guys are interested. I'm going to be posting that for the next couple of weeks anyways, but those tickets are limited and they are on Eventbrite. Dr. Rhea, you got a topic tonight.
I do.
Hey, Felicia, thanks for joining. You got a topic. And the name of that topic that you have, I'm ready for it. Because it's called Liar, Liar. Because they be lying out here in these streets. And the reason why you said it twice, because they out here double lying. Is what I would assume.
Quadruple lying. Then it be an Olympic event, the way people lie so damn much.
Right.
But y'all all seen the Jim Carrey movie Liar Liar, right? That's kind of where the title came from for me, just as a little jokey joke. But I want to get it broken down into why. You know, what is the reason? Why do we lie? How do we learn this? You weren't born to be a liar, right? But I take you back if you have kids, you know, the first instance where a kid starts to tell a lie, or where we all learn how to lie is around the toddler age, where we'll have something and then we put it behind our back, and then the parents say, "What's behind your back?" and you say nothing. That's the start of it. And what you find out is, what we end up learning is, okay, I got to find a better way to do this next time so I won't get caught. So as every time we bust our kids, they learn a better way to hide the way they do things. And as adults, it comes to that point. There are 4 types of lies, or of lies. And they're by color, which is weird, but they're by color. And there's the gray lie, the black lie, the white lie, and the red lie.
Ooh.
Now, I only heard of the white lie in my travels in this world. I've never heard of the other 3. There's actually 7, but I want to kind of focus on the 4. So why do we lie? A lot of time is to avoid the stress. That's the first thing we try to avoid, is the stress. Like, we value the happiness of others, or we tell them the truth and it can be uncomfortable. The second reason is avoiding harm. We want to avoid whatever we did, we want to cover it up. Sometimes it's actually for positive help, like a doctor telling a patient that they gave them a cure, but it's really a placebo. And it's in testing trials and trying to see, okay, we gave you a placebo, but you don't tell them that. You tell you actually gave them the vaccination, but you really gave them a placebo. Or procrastination. You know you did something, but you're trying to extend before you have to come to accountability. You make basically a short-term gain, short-term benefit, but a long-term harm. And then avoiding punishment, obviously. You know what I'm saying? If we know most people are going to tell a lie if they can get away with it. That's just the truth. Be it you lying on your resume saying you're proficient in everything Microsoft Office, and you ain't touched a damn computer in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? We get that resume and be putting on there that we got 2 PhDs, or the running joke a couple years ago was you was a store manager for Toys R Us, and how they gonna know because they can't check. We do those things to cover ourselves, because self-preservation is the number one thing for us as humans. We're always going to do, at the end of the day, people are always going to do what's in their best interest. Prime example, last year when the COVID was really popping, people didn't give a damn if you had toilet paper or not. They was coming in buying the whole truck. They didn't give a damn if you had water. It was all about, I got to take care of me and mine. I don't care if you don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? And we see that all the time. So we lie, we feel threatened, or we feel we have to protect our basic needs. That's another reason why we don't have any issue of lying. Also, we lie to get our less basic needs too, like fulfill personal goals. You trying to holler at shorty, she bad. Are you married? Nope. Ring off, everything. Know what I'm saying? Or we get into it, white lies. Men, we have all told white lies in a marriage. The number one stereotypical question, baby, does this dress make me look fat? You already damn well know, you really need to have really one choice. Because what we're gonna do, we might say that dress ugly as hell, but and especially she like what she got on, you don't want to bust that bubble. So you're gonna tell her that white lie. You don't want to hurt her feelings. And you're gonna tell her, yeah, baby, that dress look good. Now you should be able to tell her, nah, that ain't what it is. And she'll be able to accept that without feeling offended. Some women you can do that with. Your relationship where it needs to be, you could tell her, nah, that ain't it. Just tell her, just tell her the truth about what's going on. But the number one teller of white lies in a relationship, believe it or not, are women.
Excuse me?
Women. And I'm gonna tell you why. You could be with a man that not doing it for you in the bedroom. You prefer 9 inches and he got 5.5. Now, I don't give a damn what I know what the sex ed say that you can satisfy. You know, you don't need you know what I'm saying, a schlong long to satisfy a woman, but you like girls about a 9, and your man a good 5.5. You go and stroke his ego and tell him some things that he may know. You gonna tell him some things that you don't want to hurt his feelings, ego. You're gonna settle the blow. You don't want to hurt his ego. It happens all the time. It's no different than us telling you that dress look good or baby you ain't gaining no weight. You know damn well you have. But we don't want to tell you that because we don't want to hurt your feelings. Same thing. And the reason why is because women put emphasis on relationships. Women like, you know what I'm saying? I don't generalize, but for the most part, you're nurturers. You're not going to want to break nobody down. That's why you're more proponent to do white lies than men are.
So you say, because I'm gonna be honest, if this matches up now, we're saying we lie, we tell the white lies more than men, or is it the red? Like, is it a certain color?
The white. Because there's different lies. The white lies.
I can see it because me personally, like if I pick and choose my lies, I try to save them, and I tell my daughters, and I'm like, I ain't about to, like, they'll try to get you to lie about some stuff. I don't just lie. It's really hard for me to lie. I'm gonna be honest. It's really hard for me to lie. So I pick and choose. So I could see us women telling the little white lies because we pick and choose. Like we're not gonna tell a big. I like the logic. It makes sense, Dr. Real. Okay, I'm
because
right.
this is a problem. Another prime example. The mom, if a kid sucks at something, you're never gonna tell them that. As a mother,
a little white lie.
And then it's annoying the shit out you. You can tell, baby, you so good.
My daughter she was playing the flute.
Knowing damn well your ears about
turn my ears up. Okay. About to go crazy. And how I sound, mama.
So the next lie we get into is the gray lie. And the gray lie is when you, like, example, you try to help a friend out of trouble, knowing that they owe you a favor if you get in the situation. Like somebody.
Is this still we still on the women? We still on women, right?
This just men. This everybody.
Women. We definitely gonna lie. We lie for our homegirls. We're gonna do that. I mean, it's
girl person has an alibi for you. Your girl cheating, you know she cheating, but it's so planned out that as soon as little boy called and see where she was, you got a date, time, receipt, witnesses, and everything. You ready?
Well, I ain't gonna say that, ladies. That ain't what I said. He putting words in my mouth. I'm saying that if we're in that situation and someone call us, we're just gonna yes and no. We're not going into any details. Was she with you? Yes. Yeah. Did y'all go? Yes. But yeah, we're not doing all that.
What makes sense is the alibi is well crafted and prepared. Where there is no the guy not gonna be like, oh, she lying for it. Because you sell it so good. But I'm not saying women, I'm just saying in general. This is in general. This is what a gray lie is. Now let's get to the black lie. A black lie is simple and selfish. The sole purpose is to either get out of trouble or to get something we desire, like a bad used car salesman. That's a good example of somebody who's a black lie.
Yeah, I can see a man right now saying Black Lives Matter.
It's a 1994, Taurus. Got 500,000 miles on it, but girl, it still drive good. The used car salesman. So black lies. And the last one, and the most terrible one out of all of them, is the red lie. Ooh. That's the one you do out of spite or revenge. That's the worst lie. That's the one that you're willing to not only harm the person you're trying to get revenge on, but you know you're going to sacrifice some of yourself as well.
Right. You know? Yeah, the men. I feel the women, we're probably just a little white lies because we might do it here and there, but the men, y'all the more dominant, the black and the red.
Yeah, lies don't have no gender now. Lies don't have no gender. Women hide.
That's very interesting. I've never really heard it broke down like that. I never really heard it broke down like that. But when you broke it down like that, it really actually made sense. It really makes sense. Ladies.
A lot of black lies out there right now, women tell is saying a man is a father of a child and she know damn well he ain't. That's
what color lie is that? That's a lie. Now that's definitely a black lie. That's evil. I agree with that. That ain't a little white lie because I mean that ain't even close to a little white lie. That's definitely
the whole purpose that I wanted to talk about this topic was we have to get to a point where we have to learn how to talk through things and not sit here and say, well, you know, the reason I didn't want to tell you the truth because I knew what was happening was going to hurt you. Well, okay, that's very true, but you knew that before you did it. So now what you're doing is that's self-preservation. You're not doing it for the person that you're talking to. You're doing it to protect yourself. Point blank, period. That's what you're doing it for. And we'll sit here and well, you know, I wish I would have told you sooner. Well, you bought time. You know, you gave a short-term benefit for long-term harm. And the biggest part about it is when somebody lies to you, they take total control away from you of how to deal with it.
That's true.
Okay, that's total manipulation. They taking everything away from you. So now, only reason I'm going along with whatever's happening or I'm reacting the way it's happening because of how you spin the narrative. If you just would have told me 100 truth, then I would have dealt with it how I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? That just would have been the consequences of it. But now you manipulated the consequences for your own gain. And that's why the lie hurts so much, because I'm a firm believer in if you try to cover yourself with a small lie, then you have no aversion to telling a big lie. Because obviously you did something small and you worry about self-preservation, and you did something detrimental, you for damn sure gonna lie about it. Or you're gonna tell the half truth or a mission. So that's a lie about a mission. Well, I have to tell you all of it. Well, if you ain't telling me all of it, then you ain't telling me none of it. You know what I'm saying? You hide bits and pieces to make your version of the truth more palatable to me. And that ain't what it is.
True.
You know, accountability, ownership. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, kids, you lie to your parents, you didn't do your homework. Or you say you did just go to the store. You know what I'm saying? And we think, oh, that's cool, but what are you really telling that child at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Now, I know people out there probably thinking, oh, you can't be 100% honest with people. To a point, yeah, but it's all how you word stuff of how people are going to take it. You can if you learn tact or just measure your words, you can say the 100% truth without breaking a person down. But you got to tell them. It makes no sense to sit here and have a man believing that's his kid for 18 years when you know it's not. You know it's not, but you made it okay with yourself to say, okay, this is my truth. And eventually you start believing your own bullcrap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't lie so much, you start believing your own crap.
That eventually comes out though. Karma, come out those situations. And it's because of things work a certain way. You know, in those situations, a child would have may possibly get sick or hurt, need some type of blood or whatever. Those kind of things always come back. Like that is the most, I don't even know why a person would think you could get away with that. That eventually is going to always come back to haunt you.
You know, Kesha, it's easier to forget the truth than remember a lie. It really is. It's far easier to forget the truth than to remember a lie, because now you done told me something, and Lord help you if you're talking to an overthinker like me.
Right.
Lord help me. Because I'm gonna be in that mode, my working just like this, like that meme. I'm gonna be pulling numbers down, like connected. That don't go together. Hold up.
Right.
I'm coming at you. It might not be 2 weeks later, but I'm like, yo, you remember when we was talking about so and so? Run that by me again.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm not a good liar. Like you could ask, like I'm not the person to tell the whatever the thing is so we can lie. Because if anybody on here, if you got any friend that's animated, I'm very animated. That means that I got a facial expression for everything, and it's very hard for me to hide it. That kind of person cannot lie well. Like I cannot lie. Like it don't even, you can tell if I'm lying. And I've been told you I was lying before you even figured it out, because I can't really do it right. It's like it's funny to me. I don't know. I just don't feel like I gotta lie, to be honest with you. I'm too grown to be lying.
You know, catch it. Everybody has a tail.
I might be a little brutal, but
everybody has a tail. Like just like a poker, you playing poker and you trying to find that person's tail. Everybody has a tail. It just, and that's when I really tell people to focus on people's body language when you're talking to them about stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even those pathological liars that the truth and the lie run together out of their mouth like it ain't no thing. You almost can't tell the difference between the two because they that good at it. Exactly. And to respond to my lovely wife saying that women lie better than men, yeah, that's why my grandma always told me there's a reason why they call men dogs and women cats. And I think I said this before on here. A dog,
you did say that.
Everywhere they been when they come in the house, they been playing in the mud. They gonna walk right in the house and not cleaning nothing. They come in wherever they been at. But as cats are gonna come in. You ain't gonna know they left the house when they came back in the house. You gonna turn around in the kitchen and bam, let the cat go. Cat clean, don't know where the cat been. And that's the reason why.
I wonder, why is that? That's like some secret. A lot of it
for me, men's ego is the reason why our discernment is always on red all the time. Because we don't want to believe things, even when they're right in front of us. She would never do me like that. He would never do me like that. That's my boy. He would never be messing with my wife. That's my man's. Even though everything in your being is just saying, fool, where do you think he be every Tuesday? Why do you think you can't ever find him?
Right.
Like everything kind of sets up. You know what I'm saying? Like the meme say, his Wi-Fi connects soon he come over our house. What?
Oh, that's a good one. Ladies, write that down.
Like how your playlist, how your Wi-Fi connect already and you ain't, or you want to take him home? How you know where he lives? You ain't never been, huh?
That Wi-Fi is a beast.
Yeah, that Wi-Fi, man, you better look out. If you've been connected to it before you walk in the house, in my house, and I need to be in my house before your Wi-Fi connect, we got a problem. You done
that time card is too. The time card's a beast, ladies. Just so y'all know. you always tell. Vacation. You ain't got no more vacation hours? Where you been?
Exactly.
All right.
All the overtime and that paycheck still the same. Uncle Sam ain't getting you like that, boo. Don't lie.
You don't gotta check them out. Check what matters.
Yeah.
You gotta pick a spot.
Overall, just quit freaking lying, man.
Yeah.
Be honest. Stop creating these emotionally distant monsters by lying to them, breaking people's heart because you're lying to them. If you know what I'm saying, just stop lying. Man, I know there's gonna be some positive lies, which is kind of so contradictory. But like I said before, when they're giving the placebos out versus the vaccine, that's what you call a positive lie because they're doing it for a greater good. But at the end of the day, it's still a lie. And I want to know if you gave me the placebo or the vaccine or not. Personally, for me, I don't want you to give me some fake crap, no sugar water, and I'm thinking of something else. And I walk around like, yeah, I got the vaccine and really I don't have crap. No, I ain't cool with that. Stop lying, y'all. Tell the truth. If she look like a damn Oompa Loompa in that dress, my brothers tell her ass that ain't what it is.
Did you say Oompa Loompa?
Oompa Loompa. Or shaped like the damn little Q. Tell her ass, nah, baby, that ain't what it is.
That ain't what it is.
What it was 20 years ago, but it ain't what it is right now. Like, tell him, bruh, them skinny jeans ain't for you, fam. Like, you should be able to have them conversations and not getting your feelings about it.
I agree.
That's how you present it. Again, that's how you say it. Is how people gonna take it.
Yeah.
Don't be lying.
Shaped like the letter Q. Oh wow. Shaped like the letter Q. Oh man, this has been really, really good, guys. Sorry we were late getting in with you and chatting with you, but we really had a good time. It's time just rolls. It's 9:15. I know usually we'll jump off here at 9, but we went a little bit over, but we want to spend some time with you guys tonight. And it's been really, really good. So thanks so much for rocking with us. Rock with us every Wednesday night. We are here every Wednesday night between the hours of 8 and 9 p.m. We do have our other shows, that air here. I don't know if I talked about this earlier. Did I talk about the room, the Power Team networking room? Well, we have our networking room that's going to start here. I think it's on the 17th of this month. And the purpose of that room is for people that like to network. Like if you all got an invite that went out and you haven't accepted it, but you're one that you're like, well, I don't really want to do all this networking and I don't want to do all this. We're not offended. Don't accept the invite. We really want people in there that's going to be networking, people that we can inspire, people that we can get to know, people that want to get to know us. We're going to host those rooms twice a month, on Mondays and also on Tuesdays. We're not going to be in there that long. We're going to be in there probably about a half hour or so, but we want to actually, get to know some people. Again, I was saying, like, it's kind of like the Clubhouse. If you all had the Clubhouse experience, it's the same thing. It's just the same. It's the same setup. So it does not have to be camera. You don't have to be on camera. It's an audio and a video type room, but myself, the Power Team, will be in there. We'll be hosting and speaking and, inviting other people up to speak as well. Just getting a chance to know everyone and getting a chance to just kind of bump shoulders and learn about each other and network. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. So we do have that coming soon. Did you have anything else, Dr. Real?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. I got my quote for them. I'm gonna give you one good one.
Okay.
You can only claim youthful ignorance once. Once you gain experience and make the same decisions, you are no longer ignorant. You are complicit.
Damn.
You can't keep saying, I understand why I keep attracting the same men or the same women. You can't keep blaming it on you for ignorance. Because you should learn.
You don't get no pay.
You should learn.
You don't get a pay.
To all my fellow Leos out there, tomorrow your boy birthday. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Woo, all my Leos. It is Dr. Real's birthday. The Leos in the house.
We the most hated. I don't understand why people be hating on Leos all the time. I don't understand it. We beautiful people. We just ain't for the bull crap. We love real hard. But when you screw us over enough times, we so forgiving. But once you get to that point, we don't give a damn no more, baby. Woo.
I know that's right. Hey, y'all let it be known. I seen a lot of memes come across because it was Leo season. I mean, it was the men and the women. They were keeping up some noise. I mean, they was letting it be known. Oh, he said blocking all Leos. Well, what's your zodiac sign, Damien? What's wrong with him? Why he mad? He's blocking all of them. What's going?
We in the building all the time. You can't block us. It's just not happening.
You can't dim. One thing about Leos, you cannot dim their light. That little light of, that song, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. They gonna let that thing shine until the shine go off. So I don't know what's going on with him. He said, he must be a Gemini, is what someone said. I don't know what's wrong with him. Well,
us Leos we sensitive as hell, though. I would say that most Leos are sensitive as hell. We got that bravado. We talk that ish, but we sensitive as hell though on the cool on this side. Ain't no saying cat. We sensitive as hell. But
happy birthday to all the Leo. If you're out here and you're a Leo and you're on the actual chat tonight, hashtag Leos, y'all. Show some love. Give everybody a early birthday, happy birthday shout out. Or if we miss your birthday, let's give them a shout out. Hashtag for those Leos. Show them some love. That's what's up.
And some real world stuff real quick. Just to let y'all know that this pandemic jump is about to hop back in again. New York has, you got to show proof of vaccination to go to any events, I believe to go in some buildings and everything else. That starts September the 1st. So you see, it's about to get back. It's about to get back grimy again. These masks, they say they're not gonna mandate them in Texas, but I got a feeling with this Delta variant now, they're saying you can get off gas pumps and just by touch. Remember, it's the same thing they said about COVID in the beginning, right?
Right.
The same thing about COVID. It was a surface deal, and now they're saying it's the same thing about the Delta variant. So just protect yourself, man. Get your non-perishable stuff. Y'all start getting your water slowly, and start accumulating stuff because they don't smell right out here right now, folks. It don't smell right. They do not smell right. It's not passing the sniff test. It just don't smell right. Don't smell right. So protect you and yours. Start doing the right things. It ain't just about having weapons. You gotta have something to eat too. You just be ready for what's to come. For real.
That is so true. So y'all be smart.
The last thing, CDC with the eviction moratorium is being passed, so now it's October. For some states, it's too late. Texas passed in September. So, but for some people, it's too little, too late. Yeah,
they were sitting on the steps at the White House.
But how do you go out of town on vacation when you got millions of your constituents might not have where to live after August 1st? I just don't understand how that happens, and then people get mad at people that couldn't know. If you feel back on your rent, it don't take nothing to get behind on your rent if you don't have the money to pay it. Them 30 days come around quick.
I think there's some dipping in the pot. Think about it this way too, Dr. Real. I was in one of these groups and I heard somebody was talking about that. But the thing about it is, even this rent relief program is not only for tenants, it's for homeowners as well. I just hope that landlords are not requesting that money, taking the money, putting the tenant out, and now you came up. One person that was in one of those groups I was in, he said that his landlord told him that she will make more money by now turning that property into an Airbnb. So he has to go. So he was on like a month to month, I guess, like a contract, like, month to month. He wasn't under an actual agreement. But I'm like, did she get some, like, what happened? But she told him, you got to go, and I could make more money doing this as a Airbnb, and she made him. You got to get out. So it's just really kind of hard right now to trust, and the people are behind on processing this stuff. But I would really be suspicious if the landlords are just putting people out and they're taking this money, because they can get the money too.
They're saying the economy's booming. Just show me where.
The economy's. It just depends. It really depends.
I'm so glad you warned me about American Airlines, because I've been looking at them stories about them the past couple days. The Spirit, Lord have mercy. I'm so glad you warned me about American Airlines.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
Did you see
that? Weeks ago.
They had a full-fledged fight on there the other day. Like,
they've been wilding.
Wilding. Like, I'm telling you, they've been really. I don't know what's been going on. If they've been running specials and everybody been getting on there, but American Airlines been up under the radar for the last couple of months. Like, they've been
empty ticket check-in places where people been waiting for a flight leave at 10. They've been there for 3 hours. Nobody's there to onboard them. Like, it's just that that bad now, and that's
it is.
So
yeah, some people are stuck.
Pay attention.
Be careful. Read, research. I'm an overthinker, so before I go anywhere, I can't even go to sleep without knowing I'm gonna be in a good situation. But right now, it's a hit and miss. Like, people are still not happy with what's going on, and they don't have the proper staffing in a lot of different places. They don't have the proper staffing, and you could tell the customer service. You could tell how rude and upset these people are. These people are being overworked. When I was, on my trip, I was hearing people say stuff like, I'm not staying. They were trying to still be professional, but you could still hear them. They're like, I'm not working double today. So they're working these people because they don't have enough people, and the people they're tired of it. And it's reflecting. American shortage on pilots, I heard. I believe it. The pilots don't even want to fly the planes. Like, what the hell? It's a lot going on out here in these streets.
People didn't give me calls on it is, okay, well, is a maintenance issue and maintenance people having the same problem? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, talking about people that was checking for the safety to make sure everything is 100 before the plane leaves. See, my brain get to
right.
Work.
That's how my brain works. But you know what? That's why they're doing 3 safety checks. And I couldn't understand it. I was like, why are they doing? You'll get a notification saying we're doing a extra or another check. But in my mind, I'm like, are they bringing in people in here that's really certified to know what they're doing? And the people are not here. Like my mind went that way about 3 months ago. I started thinking about that. I'm like, what about the people that fix on this stuff? Yeah. It's just very, very
14 hours a day. So is he tired? Is he overworked? And he missed a screw or something, didn't tighten it right. You know, just said he did it and did a quick pencil whip the paperwork and say he did something. I don't know.
Yeah,
just be careful.
That's
y'all.
Exactly
how be careful out there.
Yeah, make smart decisions. You know, don't drive yourself crazy. You know, do things that you like to do and keep your mind functioning, you know, in a positive way, but you still got to be mindful of the things that's going on out here. We're going to get out of here. We ain't got to go home, but we definitely got to get the hell up out of here. And this has been a really, really, really good show. We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in, and please come back and rock with us next week. Y'all be safe. Have a good night. Peace. Easy.